We're here for the 8th annual symposium, and we are here to make it real. So much has changed since year one. There's entire massive bodies of policy and work being done with 500 people here, really figuring out how to unite in care. I mean, that is extraordinary.
Shared leadership. It is the path to better outcomes.
The only way that real change can be made is to disrupt what's going on that's not working. And it takes really bold leadership from the district level, and it takes bold leadership from the community organizations. And I think that's what this represents.
The piece that's resonating the most are the conversations around working with students, learning more about what's happening in all the different agencies and how we can begin to collaborate a little bit more.
It's really important to share what we're doing from county to county, stretch our belief and reimagine the ways that we're approaching things, and then have those conversations and look at how is it that they're going to implement those strategies.
I want to bring up a colleague of mine, Mariah, to talk a little bit about what her thoughts are.
It's a unique space in the sense that I'm seeing youth in the same place that I'm seeing adults, in the same place that I'm seeing health folks, education folks, community folks. I think the next step for us is to move more and more toward action. And so for me, it's about forming those human relationships, getting the programs done, learning what mistakes we've made, and then making it better every day and in every way.
Please use that QR to sign in.
I mean, the work is hard, but I think people in this space are excited. They're fired up. They believe in this vision of being united in care. And I think there's also the very real day-to-day work that people are going through and the questions that they're grappling with around, well, how do I actually make it real? What does that mean for building relationships? What does that mean for conversations around shared finance, and what can I do?
Hi, nice to meet you.
We did the whole exercise. We had a youth join us. We had to keep including this youth, and that was the whole point of the activity, right? But we had to keep thinking about it. Like, oh yeah, we're talking over this person. And so it just really stuck with me around ask her, really kind of what do you think? And it's not just enough just to kind of talk to them a little bit.
What is our collective legacy for the children and youth of California? What do we want it to be? What are its goals? What should it look like and feel like? And that is what we all need to be building.
I cannot wait to see what she does in the future.
I work with middle schoolers, and I think the main reason I wanted to come today was to represent their voices. After sitting down with adults, I definitely feel really inspired. I feel a lot more hopeful. I think it's one thing to see like written passages or letters saying that we care about your mental health. It's very different when you see them in person and see how much they're trying.
There are connections between adults and kids that aren't made because a lot of times children are being thrown information and expected to just process it without the adults getting to understand where they're coming from.
I think it's really shining a light on we don't have enough student voice in this decision making yet, although we think we're on the right track. So when we talk about breaking barriers, the things that typically would come up as, well, we want to, but we can't. We have the opportunity right now to do things differently.
There's a value in systems and structures to provide consistent, equitable ways to improve parts of our society. At times, those become less equitable. So we always have to go back and redream it and reevaluate it as our population evolves and grows.
It's in the hundreds of thousands that you're working together to collaborate and help.
So I see these barriers or challenges as really opportunities for us to have these conversations in these spaces to say, how do we do better? How do we evolve? How do we apply new awarenesses to consistent systems in society?
When we say who, it's literally all of us. It's we the people uniting in care for our children and youth in ways that we do not now, because that's our future. But everyone has a role. Parents, youth, pediatricians, probation officers, social workers, everyone.
I'm kind of excited to where we're gonna go.
But wait, what are we gonna do now? Remember, nothing about us without us, where the work begins now.
Thank you.